What? Oh, hey there. How are y'all? Hope you're vibing, hanging out, you know, enjoying the sights of the world. Mm. I'm good. I'm excited to play Shadows over Loathing. Really get this started. Oh, God. Why is it making me log in? No. Oh, good. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna continue with Shadows over Loathing. We are in the spooky area, and we've been to every single location it allows me to go to. Hey, huh? Alright, whatever. Alright, what do we do, boss? Murray's expression is a jumble of excitement, awe, and fear. So this is the pylon thing you mentioned, Murray? I've never saw a diagram or what have you, but I think that's a pretty safe assumption. And I just have to destroy it? Yes, and the other two. But destroying them should cut off the majority of the power of the President's machine and presumably unseal the Black House. Easier said than done, though. The thing's made of pure umbratanium alloy. Pure what? Shadow metal. Okay. So what do we do? Well, as scary as this thing is, it's just a machine. If there's one thing I've learned that Charles Wallace wishes I hadn't, it's that every machine can be broken somehow. Do you not get along with the uncursing machine? It was up to me. We'd simply doing it the old way, on a stone altar at the conjunction of ley lines. The uncurser is much faster, though, I admit. Anyway, point is, there has to be some way to disable this. Can't come up with anything else, we could just fight it. Also, you might want to answer that phone. Probably just the wrong number, but at least, you know. I won't have to listen to it ringing. Hello? Oh, hey, it's McFitzer. Is that McFitzer-upper? This is Rufus. Hey, Rufus, how'd you know I was here? I didn't, it's just a coincidence. My brother hunting device calculated that this is the best spot to open a wormhole to his location. Since there's a painful there, I figured I'd call ahead to check. Wormhole? I thought this was going to be a communications device. Well, it turns out the Pearl is crazy powerful, and wormholes are a form of communication according to... Okay, so there's like a crazy shadow pillar here. I could use some help dealing with it. Oh, that explains the readings. Hang on, I'll be right there. Oh. Good luck, Rufus. Rufus? Oh. I have to go check on Rufus. One down, two to go. At least you know what we're dealing with. Rufus? I need to go directly to Rufus. I'm gonna overcome my fear. Moving on. Rufus? Buddy? Oh. Okay, bus stop. Government Valley. The telephone's facility. Twisted pylon has been destroyed. What happened to Rufus? Well, that's not good. You're just straight up being attacked by a giant hovering wad of cancer. Considering that there's still going to be cigarette ads on the radio for another 43 years, and they won't even start banning smoking on planes for 60, you'd think such a direct assault is unnecessary. Like the shadow-tainted flesh polyp. Yeah, alright, this seems, like, horrendous. I'm going to activate. Everyone gets hit with cheese! The best move in the game! But I still have on the wrong ring. God damn. Don't mind me. just gonna keep drinking. Do it again! We're really not gonna get a kill on any of them? Alright, we're getting a kill on at least 2. On at least 2? Oh my god. Okay, we're fixing this. 10 damage is not needed. God, 13 damage is really good. You, do you bleed? Bleed. You do bleed. Alright, next. You, get hurled at. And you get hurled at. Oh, it's 15 damage? I should be saving these. Uh-oh. Summon a tentacle, remove bleeding, heal. Wow, 37 holy water. This enemy isn't evil enough. Okay, fair enough. Water, heal. Alright. You will be stabbed. And then you... Aw, dang. I only do physical damage? That's not good. Increases Shadow Homunculus's... Yeah. Sure, -5 to all stats. That's something. Sleaze damage. There we go. And then I'll also slap you on the face. Die, you weird, nasty things. I should really switch off of this weapon. I should not be doing physical damage. Let's go to my inventory. To my weapons. Shadow Banishing Ring. It's pretty good. You know what's even better? Sleaze damage! What was I thinking? Okay, we go back into our inventory. We go to this thing. Mysticality +6. Physical damage? No. Bad. 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 Physical damage, come on. Don't do that to me. Muscle. Smoldering, welding, bringing. Hot damage, I think alone is enough to make this better. Yeah. It's one weaker, but I think we just put that on. Add this to it. Beamed up, sharpened, hefty, barbecue. Barbecue? Adding it. Alright, there we go. Hey, man. Anything you want from me? And you're the guy who stole all the cell block stuff. Dead. How's your food? You taught me magic. Ignoring me, Lewis. Do anything? It's coming for you, not her. Okay. Whistling. And you're weird, but like... Now will you talk? No. 1 slot per customer. Nice spice jar. Oh, I need this one so I can keep eating here without dying of boredom. I have a similar gadget I can sell you, though. Mechanical pepper mill. I'll absolutely make the trade. Deal your moxie and hot damage to all enemies. and heal your team for the same amount. Wow, that's actually really good. You want something? Mopsy? You're not getting in there. Yeah. It's even more bleak and depressing over there. Okay. Okay. IRS Central Office? I can't remember where these pylons were. Whoa. Oh, don't poison me, you punk. What the hell is this? Shadow-tainted growth. Ah, I should have guessed. Well, I believe you're all gonna die eventually. Especially with that spider only being able to take up 2 sets of my damage. Yeah, y'all. I've increased my damage by like 2/3, I think, so this is now the best move in the game. As long as I continue to have 1.8 million AP. Come on, a little more. Yeah. Oh, what? You lived? That's not allowed. Anyway. Thanks, Spider. You know, I actually think I'm going to change that setting. Oh, yeah, I do not want weapon durability. Okay, so the IRS isn't it. Vista Hill could be. You notice a massive caterpillar staring atop a half-collapsed pillar. It stares at you with sad, dead eyes. Its hair is fabulous. It doesn't speak, it just hands you a little glob of hair gel and disappears into a crack in the column. I'll answer this. On Toblerone, vocalizing. I have become attuninated to the fact you a necessity of some assistination. Oh, how'd you know where I was? You're one of the family now. If you know something, we know something. God, I sure hope that isn't how it works. But as it happens, I really could use some help here. I will send assistance immediately. The arrival will be forthwith. I'll wait for cavalry. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Just a lot of guns. Gaming. How was that? Great job, kiddo. We better hustle and go find the last one. What do you think of that? Alright, fine. Civic Ballet Center, maybe? Another group of shadow maniacs rounds the corner. They're a lot like zombies in one of those movies where the zombies aren't really actually undead. They're just people with really angry bitey disease, so they can still run really fast. Sorry, I guess that comparison isn't germane to the setting. I don't know if zombies are even a concept in 1928. Not gonna look it up. Oh my god. Can you just spew teeth everywhere? No, stop it. He might actually bleed out. I would like music, please. Well, anyway. Salty Splatoon, or whatever it's called. I've never heard the sound effects before. Ugh, what a horrendous noise. With that cheese going everywhere. God, it's such a good move, though, isn't it? Well, goodbye, chumps. Government cheese. Rebellious medallion. Not bad. You reject all structures and regulations, even the ones that made it possible for items like this to be mass-produced and sold at retail. Good point. Oh no, you were... Government ballet. Alright, we'll bow out. Maybe it was army recruitment? That could have been it. No, I was here. I will think of something. McFitzer-upper, this is Johnny the Hobo King. My secret Hobo King powers alerted me you might be in need of help. How do you know what number to call? They just picked up my phone and connected me to you. Is that not how phones work? Anyway, I do need some help. There's a big weird pillar thing. It needs to be destroyed. No problem. I'll send over a crew of hobos immediately. Thanks. Hey! It takes 10 mafiosos with guns. And just 4 hobos absolutely going at it. Never disrespect the hobos, my guy. Absolutely punked on. That's the last one. Come on, we gotta get back to the Black House and put a stop to whatever the Shadow President's plan is. Which might be world domination, or destruction, or both. Honestly, with as much as I was able to learn before they caught me, that's a really glaring gap in my knowledge. Gabby! To the evil! I vandalized the statue. I feel like a god. Okay, now what? Worried but ready for action. Can't even figure this thing out to sabotage it. Okay. We enter. You rush into the foyer of the Black House. Marie leads you up the corridor, down a flight of stairs to a huge basement laboratory. The room is dominated by a massive, writhing tear in space, seemingly confined to an unobtainium frame. The president is typing furiously on a computer console nearby, when she turns around momentarily when you enter. She glares at you, practically hissing. I knew I shouldn't have trusted that idiot Noel to deal with you. I noticed the shadow flow has dropped back to ambient levels. I assume that was your doing? I busted your pillars, and now I'm gonna bust you. I'd be real upset if you weren't too late. Oh, nuts. Yeah, nuts to you. The portal is open, and after this, I'll be the Emperor of all Shadows. Oh, the Emperor of all Shadows will be summoned to this plane and kneel before me. I will rule this universe as the Empress of Shadows. Oh, that's a much bigger goal than I was expecting. Yeah, well, go big or go home, right? Anyway, don't try to stop me. Without my attention, this thing might explode and turn the whole Tri-State area into a smoking crater. Oh, mind if I ever look around? Sure, whatever. Just don't pester me unless everyone you've ever heard of you want to die. Make some potions? That's casino lot, apparently. What's that? An unbritanium bomb. I cobbled it together from parts I found lying around while distracting the president. Good job. No problem. That was very intentional of me. But what's your plan? From what you said, it sounded pretty bad if we mess with it. She's trying to something, right? Figure by applying pressure at just the right time, we can reverse the flow and make it an out portal instead of an in portal. Oh, so it'll suck her out into space and no more problem. Well, not exactly. Or rather, yes, but that's not the end of it. We also have to take care of whatever's waiting on the other side of the portal. You're saying I have to go through and fight it, huh? I don't know if it'll be a literal fight, but yeah, long and short of it, kiddo. Are you ready? Actually, let me be more explicit. This is literally the end game. Once I set off this bomb and you go through that portal, you can't come back and the game ends one way or another. But nothing gets saved after you go, so you can reload back to here and keep playing afterwards. Let me take care of something first. I don't have any current side quests. Oh. This bed clearly hasn't been slept in for weeks. I'll do a little cooking. Look, this is important. Should probably just eat that. And then a sleaze bomb to everyone seems really good. We'll do a cold bomb, stench bomb, sleaze bomb. Benzoyl bucket. Gain AP. Alright, I think we have the combat items for this. How you doing? Alright, you're alright. Well, if this is the end of the game, this is gonna be a short stream. Shit. I didn't think that through. Yeah, I mean, I think I've done it. You're scared if you interrupted the entire universe might blow up, or at least the Tri-State area. Alright. I guess we're gonna end the video game. Okay, it was good seeing you again, kiddo. I think I got this bomb wired so I can toss it and set it off from here by overloading the Kilohoo's and won't end up getting me killed. But whatever happens, you gotta jump right through. I don't know how much time you'll have, okay? No! Here goes nothing. Yes, nothing is going here. Thank you, Gabby. Very good point. You, Gabby, and the president, and her machines, and a sizable chunk of the floor, appear in the middle of a pale void, lit by just-arrived light of stars that burned out uncountable eons ago. Yeah, no, what did you do? I threw a little monkey wrench in your plans. Don't try to act cool about this. You don't have the slightest idea what kind of power you're messing with. Oh yeah? Like what? Welcome, playthings. You look over to the right where you see a hovering swarm of giant mouths and eyes. You get the feeling that this is your brain's attempt to render what you're actually seeing, and this in a way that won't simply annihilate your brain. Well, so mostly that. Oh. Was this whole deal just a giant monkey's paw? Like, did I achieve ultimate power but got cursed to be constantly surrounded by morons? Hey! Oh god, the portal looks intact. Maybe I can reopen it and fix it? Oh, you can get us back? I can get me back. Then I can continue my plan as intended, yeah? Well, what if I don't want you to do that? Do I look like someone who's gonna give a hot crap what you want? Go away, go die in the void. Someone's cranky. Gabby is practically vibrating with excitement. It is time! Gabby's secret plan is coming to fruiting! Say what? A secret plan of Gabby's? So much dancing, so much fighting, so much Gabby's. Is this something to do with the times you wandered up before? Yes, Gabby will show you now. Gabby will summon the Gabbies to dance and fight all the bads. Are you ready? Go for it, Gabby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Gabby, I love it. Why are there so many of you? Ooh. It's my house? The TV is turned on? Gabby wasn't the best dancer in the universe, but she turned out to be the most important one. Gabby saved the universe. After the metaphorical smoke cleared, you found yourself stuck in a weird extra-dimensional space. Unfortunately, the fact you created a temporal paradox before you left the universe meant that you could never come back to normal reality. You were still, and as you always had, and the universe ended, and you weren't in it. Murray's bomb blasted him past the borders of reality. He drifted outside the world for a span of time that might have been 5 minutes or 5,000 years. The only way to be sure is not to press a key for 5,000 years. Then you'll know if it was that long. A few weeks later, Jessica accidentally activated the failsafe interdimensional homing portal Mary had left. She was looking for a pen. Murray was wretched through the ether and then unceremoniously dumped to the floor of the antique store. They spent a while trying to figure out what happened to you, but didn't have any luck. Being outside of the entirety of time and space makes you pretty hard to track down. Eventually, Murray gave up and started looking for another relative to help him with his future ventures. The Speakin' Easy did a brisk trade until the end of the Prohibition, at which point it did an even brisker one. Obi decided to leave the hobo's life behind and just play the oboe full-time. When they started televising underground bare-knuckle boxing, Gabby got really excited and joined a league. Her combat style was a mixture of differential martial arts that came to be known as super weird fighting. Molly went on to become the most notorious bank robber of her era. She was last seen somewhere in Bolivia. Aww. After spending a few years catching up on his latest scientific developments, Professor Adams re-bronzed himself. Streets of Ocean City are relatively safe, a few gang fights notwithstanding. It happens. King Johnny got the camp loaded into the ocean, with Samuel doing most of the heavy lifting. Woo! Yeah, it's the end. I accidentally solved it by just talking to a friend. I thought there was gonna be more. With the wind at their backs, they set sail for distant shores. A train through the ocean. As we all hoped and dreamed. Thanks to Ovid and Crorius, the expedition was comfortable and well funded. It got a little boring at times, but Dusty brought a deck of cards. Whenever anybody got scratched or seasick, Doc was there to provide some medical attention. But when the nights are cold, Beatrice's wool and Candela's moonshine, everybody kept pretty cozy. They ate creamed fish thanks to Walter and Creamy Steve. Cornelius and Beanie provided cornbread and beans. Lawson provided fine herbs and exotic spices. After a long, difficult journey, they arrived at the land they had promised. They founded a new nation, a nation of hobos, by hobos, for hobos, with liberty and justice for hobos. Marvin went on to set the world record for mailbox sitting. He held the record for nearly a week. He recently became interested in flying poles. Bishop's inspection went swimmingly, and the vicar of St. Polycarp's was voted to vice pope. Let's go! Miss Brewster, with that whole grisly murder business behind her, she went on to win the Boarding School House of the Decade Award from the International Salesman League. Yay! Crystal's tour was moderately successful, but she was confident that in about 40 years, business would boom. For 70 years from now, historic village of Sandwich is still a popular tourist attraction. Aww. It's particularly popular among mixed-up hipsters who get it confused with Sandwich, Brooklyn. SIT's astronomy project continued to be no less dumb than SIT's astrology program. To this day, they still refer to aioli mushroom and salt omelet as the McFitzer-Upper. Hey! Clem and Jarvis Schlitz evaded capture by adopting the aliases Jarvis James and Clem Bartles, respectively. Nice. After Prohibition ended, they had a long, illustrious career of getting people in the getting people drunk industry. In 1981, Mudhead was acquired by the Stonehenge Corporation, renamed Stonehenge Mud, and shut down. Wow. Brutal corporate world. In 100 years, you were the only non-nudist to find its center. Let's go! With your help, Rhonda Rasmussen became the first person in history to fly all the way around a swamp. Her fame lasted until nearly a month later when Charles Lindbergh was seen buying a new set of shoelaces. Damn it. Hay and Quarry went bankrupt after the works fled in the night. Most of them made it back to the city and found new jobs, which could not possibly have been worse than their old jobs. The loss of Thomas and Kathy plunged largemouth bees into a secession crisis. In chaos, Bastard Reboner returned from exile and made his claim to the throne. Although Tom and Kathy's wig business never took off domestically, they were knighted in Albin for services to judicial fashion. Paul Leathers uses new tongue to preach nonviolence and counsel many a troubled youth from a life of big game hunting. To appease his brother, John Leathers agreed to read a book on pacifism. In the time, the wreck of the Longfellow was swallowed by the swamp. Though a boat may be long, naught is longer than nature's mouth. With a kid with glasses spent a week bragging after you prove his theory about big hands. The plant kid will happily wear Mossman's mustache for the rest of his life. Chemist kid is still reeling from the whiff of the smell-o-wisp you brought her. Radio kid's proudly wearing the feather you brought him from Barbera Yargyra. And the kid with the wrench is still telling the stories of that time you captured the Chupanaranja. And Fly Girl is still grateful for the chest hair you brought from Flemberg. Will Hunter moved to international waters to escape federal prosecution for marble fraud? The Mulris place remained uninhabited until the 1990s when it became a hotbed for swinging, sexy singles. Cool. With no natural predators to thin out their numbers, Macmillan Cuddy's sheep bred out of control. He wanted to become the region's primary supplier of mittens and mutton. Despite all your efforts, the maze stayed pretty much exactly the same. Forever. Billy made sure of that. Workers at the Ford compound were able to get the factory machinery back up and running. After months of research and hard work, they were finally able to make a car entirely out of beans. It smelled awful, and no one would buy it, so they ended up abandoning it on the streets of Ocean City. Rufus emerged from his portal somewhere deep underground. He didn't know where he was, but he knew that his brother, he was one step closer to his brother. That's all that mattered. The end. Oh. That's Shadows Over Loathing by Asymmetric Games. It's a beautiful game. I'm actually going to go back instantly and try and get a different ending, but it's a beautiful game. I didn't realize how close I was. But you know. Oh, wow. Banjo whistling. Whistle recording. Traffic fatalities. Mr. Lieutenant Time Bonkers is still great. Vociferous thanks. Ah. Don Toblerone wrote this. Beta testers. Great work. That's the dog, Locky, the cat, the dog, the cat, the cat, the cat. Thanks so much for playing our game. We know it took significant time and effort to get here, and we appreciate your attention and endeavors. Also, check out West of Loathing. Hey, check out West of Loathing. It is a good, very funny, good TM, the good shit TM game. I mean, Shadows over Loathing might be better, but they're both incredible. Very funny, very well written. I love the ability to, like, not have to fight everything. And they even have a browser-based game, Kingdom of Loathing? Huh. That's pretty cool. Alright, I'm going right back in. We're going in. End game. Send me. Ah, okay, it just drags you in. Yes, resolution. So I accidentally just talked to Gabby and she fixed it. Okay. Barring your access to the control console is the annoying woman. You inspect the portal frame but can't think of anything to do that would help, which implies you missed some optional stuff, but that's what replays are for. Be not afraid. What are you? I am the shadow. I am what the shadow is the shadow of. Nice job if you can get it. It's a living. Try something desperate. Reason with it. Smooth talk it. Intimidate it. Yeah. Surrender. Alright, that probably wasn't my best answer. Look. I've come up with better ideas. That certainly could have gone better. The tombstone is symbolic, by the way. Your ruined body just drifts through nothingness forever. Woo! I am here. Glory unto me. Yes. Shit. Ah, join me. Ah, yes. Shit. I am here. Behold. Behold. Become me. Yes. Become me. Oh. Become me. Okay, look. 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 I just want to see what happened if I hit the button. Witness. I am here. Okay, I get it. I fucking get it. No, not the kids. Alright, so I might have surrendered to the final bad boss just to see, like, you know, what would happen, hypothetically. Anyway, pathetically, no. Not Rufus. Oh. Ah, shoot. I did this to myself. I did this to myself. No. I'm sorry. Shit. Alright, don't hit the give up button. Alright? I've learned. Yeah. Yeah, I deserve this. Yeah, it's very fun. We're continuing. New solution. Okay. Send it. Into the portal! Got a plan. Corrupt her machinations. Whoa, what? She grinds her teeth and ignores you. Any chance I could get you to give up on your plan to enslave humanity and the universe in general? Johnson Christ, if I brought a gun with me, you'd be dead right now. Do you blame yourself? You say that like you think it's a real meaningful cutting question. What the hell are you blathering about? The barn explosion that killed your parents. You hand her the memorial card. Nice try, but I made peace with that little mishap years ago. I've got no family, no ties, and I don't care. Now you're all alone. I need a second weapon. And I don't have the frame I need for that. Alright, I guess I'll fight it. Okay, it's time. What? Shoot for 1 physical damage 7 times. Will kneecap Mustard's eye. Okay. Obi? I've never upgraded any of you, I'm so sorry. As long as you don't hit me, we're okay. Yeah, fuck her. Okay. Alright. Step 1. It's being bathed in the shadow. Yeah, that's bad. And you're shadow monster, so you're impervious to this. How much are your eyes? Okay, your eyes don't have that much health. Okay, step 1. Snort this. Step 2, snort this. Step 3, snort this. Okay. Physical damage. Razor sharp card, 10 damage. Set on fire. Stench damage, that's pretty good. What's stench you? Okay, 16 times 5. 20 times 5 is 100. 16 times 5 is 80 damage. You're dead. You're not dead. Okay. This will get you into death range. Alright. Can I get any more AP? Alright. Let the Stetson Swissing begin! Time to hit this button a lot! It's being bathed in shadow. Okay. I'm gonna keep doing this then. I think this will work. I do have a lot of items that I've sort of just kept on me for fun. You shadow mouth punk! The best move in the game. Hopefully defeating this creature will let me leave? Because I haven't thought that part through, I guess I'm just hoping that's true. You will be blinded, unending shadow creature. Blinded and ended. This is what AP is for. One more, please. Okay. You may use one more combat item. Double your moxie? No, that's not really what I need. Spooky damage? Immune to bleeding, poison, and on fire. Inaction point? Not worth it. Physical damage? I think you're resistant to. I'll try it. Oh, it dealt 12. Okay. Okay, get scorched. We'll poison the president. Alright, get poisoned. Get freaking slapped. Holy shit, you lost to a mosquito. Get good. Yeah! Freeze frame jump. Freeze frame jump? Sometimes the best way to deal with a universe-destroying threat is just to hit it with something until it stops moving. Nice work! After the metaphorical smoke cleared, you found yourself stuck in the extra-dimensional space. Oh, man. Actually, it's meaningless to say it was the beginning. The first billion years weren't really different from the next billion. You were still there, you always had been. The universe ended and you weren't in it. Dang it. Okay, this is the better one. Okay, there's gotta be a way. I have to have that piece, that mystery piece. Yeah. No, I was very happy with our team. Alright, so a mystery piece is needed. But what? Come on. Interact with a save. We're nice to the crickets. I'm just checking through Shadow over Loathing endings. Yes. Yes. Thank you for the beautiful game. Yes, I love the pets. Ah. Do a pacifist run. Do not attack the roaches. Even just attacking one of them will lock you from the ending. Instead, when you're going to progress the game later, come back to here. Actually, an alien race. Okay, I'm gonna call it here. This is much shorter than I anticipated. Oops. I might do a second run, I might do something else, but I definitely will call it for now. So, yes, here's always the endings. Here's always the credits. No, is that not it? Sure, okay, it works that way. There is a huge announcement we're doing this week, which is a shame that I'm doing it on this one, but please check out our Twitter. hivefrog/hivefrog.hivefrog@hivefrog. Or you can just go to twitter.com/hivefrogstudio. Whichever one of those two I just said is easier. Go there, check out what we're doing, because we're about to drop some brand new content onto the internet that you will want to see. I swear to the Lord above and the devil below. If you don't care about that and you just want to look at videos, well, first of all, rude. And second of all, go to our YouTube, youtube.com/hivefrogstudios. You can see how the hell I got to the end of this game. Because we put up every single VOD there, so that way you can follow it whenever you have the time. Other than that, I recommend checking us out on TikTok. It's still Hivefrog Studio. It's Hivefrog Studio everywhere, which is really nice. It's a good thing we're the first people to come up with putting those three words next to each other. Where you'll see a lot of Twitch clips and original content as we try to make TikTok a place that's fun and also gives you updates about our new product that might be dropping. Wink, wink, wink. Nudge. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later, and my hint of the day is don't eat the lasagna, no matter how nice the creatures are. Okay, bye!